Hand me it to you.
Set it over here. Put it off to the side.
Because you've thrown this off before.
No, I haven't actually.
Yes, you have. You've shown the blade.
No, I haven't. I have not shown that blade at all.
Was it something else then?
Mm-hmm.
Because I could have sworn you shown this one.
Mm-mm. Because that's got the throwing knife, which is also...
No, you showed this a couple weeks ago.
No, I haven't. You and I discussed it, but I never got online with it.
Oh.
Because this right here is not just a throwing blade.
It's a spear.
Yep. And you could tie it to your spear.
And the tool.
Like multi-tool. But we'll discuss that if and when someone shows up. You know, you could show up in chat too, you know. Sorry, folks. Okay, folks, thanks you for coming. This is Colin from Kincaid Outdoors. I was just talking to my number one son, the only one I got. Zero?
No. Got.
You
got.
What's that mean? I've never seen that before.
I don't know. I just like doing it.
Okay, it's weird. It's an okay sign upside down. We got a few things to show you that Ian's got finds on, but I would like to see him come and discuss it, but it's because I could get him up on the screen.
I'm unavailable.
You're unavailable? I have no clue if anybody's going to show, but we can at least go. Hey, Brian, how you doing, brother? Oh, I forgot to trip my...
Also, I found a gas mask.
Yeah.
An actual functioning gas mask for sale, which I might pick up next week.
Okay, I gotta mute my stream thing. Hey, Blake, how you doing, brother? Just to let you know, I got approved for monetization finally. Pretty good. Better than I expected, to be honest. My boy actually came home today, and he has some finds. One new one that I've never seen before, even though this is the third version or fourth version? Fourth.
Yeah, I got the military one.
Okay, you get the military one. Mom's is up there, and there was that one cheapy Campmore, whatever it is you got.
That one broke.
That one broke. That was from Walmart, right?
No, that was offline.
Online? Okay. Now, one of the things that Ian found, which has actually got a good texture to it, good color.
It has been repaired.
And it has been repaired, he says.
You said
it's been sharpened.
No.
Ian, unless you want to get on the stream.
I'm getting on the stream right now. Just let me show you it.
Okay, well, then let me get up. You talk to them about it.
No, I'm not. It's right here.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's good. Okay. Ian found another, one of these. I'm not sure what they're called. I call them a knife, fork, and spoon set, which is actually kind of cool. I like the color. The color is actually pretty vibrant blue. One of the things it does is...
They had it in green. Online.
Oh. You didn't specify that.
I was finishing, but you gave me a look. I was like, did I say something wrong?
You didn't get the green one? That was that look.
No, there's only one. They don't make those anymore.
Okay, this doesn't come out, though, does it?
Nope, that's part of it.
Okay. It looks like it's got a bottle opener there with the fork, and it looks like a little something right there.
That fork is the locking mechanism.
Oh, okay. And he's got a spoon and a knife. Pretty basic. I mean, this doesn't have a corkscrew like some, and it's Chinese made. But the spoon is fairly large. I like that. It's light. That's a bonus.
Yeah, it was top of the line.
Pretty good, actually. Hey, Mandy, how you doing? Here, let me do this. Hey, bud, if you really want to get on, which you could do, there's two things you could do. One, you could borrow Mom's computer.
I got mine.
Okay.
I just don't have a speaker. I need to get one that has a speaker and everything.
We got Bluetooth speakers we can hook it up to.
No, mine doesn't even have...
No, we got the plug-in one over there.
Mine doesn't support Bluetooth either.
No, it's a regular plug-in kind.
Oh, I'm good.
And get this. Okay. There we go. Get there. There we go. How is everybody doing? Tell Mom that Maddie says hi. But this is what Ian found. This is really cool. I like the color. And by the way, Mandy, when you get a chance to, come on up. I got something to show you. Where's that?
The mug?
Oh, no. That's for her. I'm waiting for her to come up before I can show it to her.
Yeah, look what I did.
Huh? You stole. Okay, here she comes. Hello.
Morning.
Long time no see. I didn't see you the other day.
Sorry, I was working.
That's perfectly fine. Do
I
you
didn't
like
finish till
superheroes?
like 7 in the afternoon, so
Yeah.
pretty busy.
Yeah. Do you like superheroes?
Yeah.
You like Batman? Batman? Hot pink?
Batman.
Hot pink? Batman?
Batman.
Well, it's pinkish. Does that count?
Okay.
See, pink.
Pink.
For you.
Pink.
Go along with your mug.
Aw,
For you.
you.
You're welcome. I'm not sure if you saw the knife that Ian found, which is actually pretty cool. It's a knife, fork, and spoon set. Look at that color.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and here's the cool part. Watch this. Ready? Oop, it comes apart.
Dad, it wasn't supposed to open like that.
It did anyway.
You're supposed to have the spoon closed.
Yeah, there you go. So that way you can use them both. And it's got a knife right there. And
Hello, ducks and bucks.
that one, Ducks and Bucks, is Brecken.
Hello, Brecken. Brecken?
Brecken.
Brecken. Brecken.
Breken.
Brecken.
Yep. But Ducks and Bucks is both Brecken, Brian, and Ben.
That's why I kind of just say ducks and bucks because I don't know who it is. Hi,
Yep.
Grace.
Hey, Grace. Thank you for coming. Okay, thank you, Grace, for coming. I got monetized, finally.
John.
No, I mean, I got the approval today.
Oh, did ya?
Yeah. Literally about an hour ago.
Congrats.
So it's like amazing.
Hi, Evan.
Hey, Evan. How you doing, brother? I actually got something to show you guys that something else Ian found. Give me a second here. I'm trying to put this back together. Here, bud, can you put that back together? My fingers aren't working.
Made one major mistake.
I did it while I was closed.
Yeah, you just basically damaged it.
I did not damage it.
No, it says not to have it closed.
Okay. Well, this is one of the things Ian got. It's a knife.
Is that little knife on the front?
Yeah, that's a little.
That's a little stabby stab.
Yeah, little. You can use it for like a little spear point or a gig or something, but it's got tools built into the blade. Little wrenches.
That's cool.
There's not, just little
Stabby.
stab, like you said.
Started.
Now, here's the good one.
My prized possession.
Yeah, this is a Camulus. Give me a second. I'm trying to read this. Carnivore X. Ready?
Huh.
Yeah. Got a little gut hook blade right here on the back, and we turn it around where you guys can see it better.
Where's the point?
There isn't one.
That's odd. It's not
But
a very
this
good stabby stick.
No, it's a slashy, choppery type of thing, like a machete.
I'd rather stabby. You said that the machete I got JV, that's got a really sharp pointed edge. He kind of drilled it into his desk.
Yes, Brecken, you can talk about food, but the edge on this saw blade, this thing is nasty. This thing will cut through bone.
Remind me not to annoy you.
This is not mine.
Remind me not to annoy him.
Talk about fishing, you're fine.
How about anything
Talk
else?
about knives, you're fine.
Okay, well, we'll just talk about knives, okay? That's all.
Don't
we'll
talk
do.
about girls
Talk
around
about
him,
knives.
though. Just don't talk about girls around him. He gets embarrassed.
No, just yeah.
But it's got a really nice Kydex sheath and
Well,
everything.
Just
it was
dribble.
nice before I got to it.
So it's actually not too bad. It's not great, but it's not bad.
Well, I took my saw blade to it.
That's not, you know.
Have you ever heard the story in Australia? Most men and their toolboxes are always missing the 10 mil wrenches or the socket set pieces.
Because
Like
the
it's a
women
big thing.
steal them and hide them.
No, not always. Only when we want to get back at our men. But anyway, I'd actually lost my 10 mil. I couldn't find it for about 8 months. I finally found it under my couch. I
Okay.
found it.
All right. Way to go. You're one of the lucky few. Oh,
And then I
you
found the 10 mil socket piece out the back. So I'm pretty sure Booster Maid grabbed that and ran off.
way to go, Brecken. You made a grilled cheese video. Awesome. We're doing a grilled cheese challenge. The first video, we're going to do it in two parts. The first part is going to be on Cliff's channel on Wednesday.
Yep.
And the final part is going to be on my channel on Thursday.
Okay.
So we're going to do it live.
Mm.
So since we're on about your lunchtime, give or take.
Probably
Maybe.
ain't going to happen. I don't eat lunch.
Well, give or take, if you know, it's just a challenge thing. And I don't know if you even eat grilled cheese, but there you go.
I do, but I have to be in the mood for cheese. Cheese isn't my favorite sort of food.
Well, this is it's a comfort thing over here. So if you know, especially in the wintertime.
Yeah, I've been told that.
Yeah. So hey, Cecilia,
Lots of cheese.
thank you for coming.
Lots of cheese, lots of bacon, and lots of deep fried foods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need the axe to go with this, bud. It's in your room.
I can't use that. That's just. I misplaced the axe.
It's in your closet.
It is?
Your stand-up closet. Because I used
Brian,
it. Remember?
I found my 10 mil. I
Wow.
found it.
Maybe because it knows you're leaving and it wants to go with you.
It ain't coming.
It's not coming?
The 10 mil is not coming. It's staying here.
Oh man, you should mail it to JV.
Do you know how much that's going to cost? Oh, well, if it's just the 10 mil.
Yeah. Tell him you found his 10 mil in Australia. It went on vacation.
The 10 mil. It's right here. I engraved my initials in it.
No, I'm
I've
using
claimed
it as to show them what it's, you know.
So that it's breaking it. Every
I
time
know,
put it in
I
there,
know.
It rips.
Okay, here's something that Ian found. This is military related.
Colin?
Yes.
Colin,
Yes.
the 10 mil is coming with me.
Okay.
Yep. I'm going to put a bow on it and I'm going to hand it to JV. I found your 10 mil, honey.
Well, here's something. This is one of Ian's finds. Vietnam era hatchet.
Oh, that's nice. That is nice.
And it has a sheath with it too.
That's the original one.
That's
What's
the original
the sheath
one
made out of?
I think it was leather at one time, but it's dried out completely. It needs to be remade.
Yeah, throw the back.
The back is kind of
It
was splitting up and everything. It's like really cracking apart. I can make a new one, but I'm not that good. But it's actually pretty cool. It's got a lanyard hole in the bottom here.
It had a lot of shopping.
It's got a little part right here. It's got where you can use it for popping nails or whatever. But he's used this one quite a bit, and he's sharpened it really good too.
I keep that puppy sharp.
Yep, he just needs to add another shim in between it to get the head to be a little sturdier.
No, I fixed it. That look.
Oh.
Ooh,
oh my God. That is so funny. Way to go, Brian, for that pun.
What pun?
It's Evan's job to cut the cheese.
Oh no.
There's a reason for it, why it's a pun.
I have a feeling I know what it is.
What do you think it is?
Fart.
Wrong.
What?
Evan works in a place called the Cheese Barn. He
Okay.
literally cuts cheese for a living. Which makes it a pun.
Just take this.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you're be disappointed or
That is just the most appropriate pun, but honest truth thing I've ever heard, Brian. That was a good one. Now,
All right,
let's say
Evan.
another one of Ian's finds. A Vietnam era. Sure.
Nice.
You know, I don't know how I was in with Vietnam era crap.
You like World War II better.
Yeah, because I know they're built better.
Pretty much, yeah.
Evan, I got a way I ain't gonna lose it.
This is called a JV motivator tool.
I've got ways of motivating him once I'm there. Trust me.
Oh,
I
I can imagine. But this is, Oh, you added it to your key ring. That's cool.
I ain't gonna lose it now.
It's a lucky wrench. Can you imagine going through customs and you're trying to figure out why is that on there? Because you never know when you need to turn
The thing is, though, I'm not going to need any of my keys when I move. There's no point to taking the keys.
No, hold up your key ring. The whole thing. Hold it up.
The keys have to go back. Like the house keys to Mum have got to go back.
I said the key ring. I didn't say the keys. Hold up your key rings. The whole thing. Okay. The
that's
paracord.
Coming.
No, that's coming. The paracord thing is coming.
That's definitely coming.
Yeah.
That was made when I had my dog put down, Sasha.
Okay.
That was made for her.
Okay.
It's even got a little
tag on there. That's pretty cool.
Little tag with her name on it.
Well, Brian. Oh, I've had an owl on your paddle. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, an owl landed on an arrow, and that's what the picture was. So I think that was kind of cool.
And that's
her tag.
Her last dog tag.
That makes sense.
So they're coming.
Oh, I can't even begin to tell you what I've got in my key ring.
Too much.
Well, I've got my dog tags.
Well, yeah, I know that.
And I've got my my ferro rods, both of them. What necklace are you wearing?
The one you got me?
Oh, cool. Let me see.
Hold on, let me get it off.
No, I just wanted you to come closer where I can see it.
No, I have to get it off for a reason.
No, I can see it. Okay.
No, I'm just taking it off in general.
Yeah, Brian's going to be popping in and out like he usually does. I got this for you.
I know, I'm giving it just.
This is the something I got Ian as a gift.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool.
You have it backwards.
Yeah, I got it backwards. There it is. Hand wrapped. This thing is sharp.
Trust me, he's cut my chest more than once this week.
Well, that's the one I got him. Here's the one he got me. And mine's made of jasper, which is really interesting. When he gave it to me, we were living in Jasper County, Iowa. So that was the county we were living in. And it makes a really good fire striker with my fire steel. So it works.
And it was an accidental buy, too.
Yeah, 25 cents. That was a good buy.
No, it was an accident because I just thought it was green, and it was like...
It turned out to be more a semi-precious stone thing.
Do you want to hear something funny?
What's that?
When I was living up north in Port Hedland, I went to Broome with my mum because my mum come up to see me.
Right.
And we went to Broome and we went to a crocodile farm. And I had... it's like a strip of crocodile leather, but they'd sewn teeth into it, like baby croc teeth.
Right.
So they're sharp, okay?
Right. I can get it.
So I was wearing it, and the first time I ever wore it and I went to the toilet,
you cut yourself.
I slashed my legs up.
Ouch.
After that, I didn't wear it.
But there's a saying my late dad would have said to you: "Don't do that; it hurts."
Really? Funny thing is, I'd done it at work, so everyone at work heard me
Scream.
swear like a trooper. And that was a funny story of telling the office.
That I can understand that. Well, at least the oven's being cheesed out instead of cheesed off.
Booster actually chewed that one the other day.
Oh, with the teeth?
With the teeth.
Ew. I hope he's okay. He's stoic as ever.
We did.
He's just a handsome boy, just hanging out.
Yeah, Colin.
Hi.
You want to say hi to Colin? Are you going to be rude? It's because I got the camera on him. He looks away.
I'm watching over there.
Yeah.
You can't make me look on there.
You're camera shy, aren't you?
Just a little bit.
It's just a big bit. He's my boy, though. Well, not for long, but. My boy. But yeah, no, he's fine. He ate it. He's fine.
Okay.
Picked it all out.
I'm glad he's okay. Are you going to try to get one as big as he is when we get here, or no?
I don't know.
Are you going to wait? I would think you'd wait a little while until you're.
I'm going to wait. Definitely.
Ready.
I have talked to JV about it, and he has said if I want to get another dog, I can.
Are you going to get a purebred or a rescue, or what's the plan? When you get that point, that is, if you get to that point too. I mean, you could say that you can't do it for a while. Who knows?
I don't know. I really.
And it's a decision you both got to make, I guess.
Well, he's already said if I want to get another dog, I can. But the heartache of losing. The heartache of the uncertainty if something happened. I don't know. It's hard because.
Oh, yeah, it's not going to be easy at all. I can guarantee you that. It's just the fact is.
Yeah. When I had Sasha put down, I swore I'd never get another dog. Because that's the second dog that I had to get put down. And due to old age, it wasn't they both were nearly 15 years old. So they had good lives, don't get me wrong. But, I'm at more of a person where you see some people will take their animals in and they'll just drop them off and have them, put to sleep. Where me, they've given me 15 years of happiness. I have to be in that room and I have to be holding them when it happens. And it's hard. So,
right.
And now I have to find him a new home. And okay, I haven't had him for 15 years or whatever, but we still have a strong bond.
Oh, that's good.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to go through that heartache again.
Yeah, I see he was giving me the side eye there, Evan. He didn't know what to make of me. He said, he's a cat person. I can tell from here.
He's a smart boy, my boy.
Well, thing is, I grew up with dogs. Hunting dogs, big dogs. Just what I grew up with. But there's something about cats. They're just kind of more laid back to my style than any, the hunting dogs I grew up with.
Well, I grew up with cats and dogs. That's the thing. I don't mind cats, but I don't like them.
Speaking of which,
really hairy cats make me sneeze.
Oh, Mac is not a hairy cat.
Yeah, I asked you that the last time I was up on your panel.
Apparently, Ian has something he wants to show off, but he wants me to do it. But I'm going to wait.
Can't.
I'll be right back. You got to come over here and talk to him.
Yep.
No, sit.
Yep. Come on. Get over here.
He ran.
But I've always loved dogs. I don't like little dogs though. I don't like ankle biters.
I do not either.
Those are demons.
Yeah, Ian
Yes.
says they're demons.
Yes, ankle biting demons.
Well, I don't know what the little dogs have to prove that they have to be so mean.
Well, I don't know. I got chased by a sausage dog
Really?
when I was a kid.
You call them sausage dogs?
Yeah, we call them sausage dogs.
We call them wiener dogs. Dachshunds.
Long dogs.
Dachshunds are actually hunting dogs. Did you know that?
I don't like them. They chase me.
Dachshunds are actually badger dogs. They were bred to hunt badgers down badger holes.
I don't know if we're on the same page with the same sort of dog here. Sausage dog. For sale. Not for sale. Oh, no, they are.
Dachshund. Or dachshund.
Dachshund. Dachshund. Hush, 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 hush. Hush, 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 hush. Yeah, I got chased by one of them. It was mean and it was scary and it was aggressive and I was only a little girl and I was scarred for life.
But read what it says. It's a badger dog.
What did it think of? Did I look like a badger when I was a kid?
No, they can go down into the burrows after badgers. It takes a very special kind of dog to go down a hole after something could take down an elk. Really? If you're going to talk about it, you're going to talk about it.
Get rid of it.
Well, I don't know if anybody on our channel could even fit into that.
No, I'm just saying if they know it, but they would like it.
Are you going to give it away or sell it?
Either one.
Oh, Ian.
What is it? Show me. Show me.
I got a couple of these.
Okay. First and foremost, it's a diving suit. Or what do you call it? A surfing suit.
I don't surf or dive, so I'm out.
It's Team Hobie, whatever that means. And it's a Hobie by Stearns. Size, no clue because it actually doesn't say.
It's a large.
It's a large?
Yeah.
But it's too small for Ian because he grew like a weed.
No, it's too big.
Not anymore.
No, the legs are too big.
Well, here, take that. But he's got like 2 or 3.
Two. I even got
two
good.
of the suits like that he found at the Goodwill outlet store. He wants to show stuff to you guys, but he doesn't want to talk on the stream. But he's great for being behind the camera.
Yes.
Yeah, it was the same though, Colin. Before I started going up on people's streams, I still won't start my own live and do my own live, but I'm happy enough to jump up on a few people's streams. So I know the feeling.
One of them. No, Evan, it's going to be interesting that you want to get a boat and you're hydrophobic.
He's not going to be in the water. The boat will be.
The thing is, in case he goes in, he's going to be in the water one way or the other.
He might have a life raft.
Well, he might have a life raft. Doesn't mean he's going to be surrounded by water. That's going to aggravate that condition rather than,
No, you've got to think positive, Colin. Think positive.
The medic in me thinks about the aftermath that I have to deal with. Okay?
I'm with you, Evan. I'm with you, mate. I'm on your side.
Yeah, but remember, what if the boat breaks down and you're stuck out there? How do you get back in?
Use a paddle.
What if you don't have a paddle?
You're up.
You can't touch the water because he's hydrophobic.
I was just going to say use your hands, but no.
Can he swim?
Ducks and bucks and 1, 2, 3. I'm really bad with names. Sorry. Yeah,
that's Brecken. And then there's Ben. Ben's the oldest. I think Brecken's the middle one. And then,
bye, Brecken.
Brian's the youngest one.
Bye, Brian.
And I'll face my fears and I'll try not like I'll die. Okay. Well, as Mandy said you will have your flotation device with you, so you will not drown, and hopefully you will not go out on the water by yourself, like any respectable person. You always got to bring a buddy. If he's out there, but if you're out there by yourself and something happens, there's no one to call in for help. There's no one there to pull you out of the water if you fall in or crack your head or whatever.
But that's what radios are for. And
What if
also,
what if he's knocked out?
when
The radio quits working
Yeah, what if the radio quits working
or it gets wet?
or gets wet?
well,
You got to
what's
get
the
your
point?
butt over here on the stream or
Oh,
what?
no. Hold up. Hold your horses. Hold up. The radios on a boat should be waterproof. If you do not have a waterproof radio on your boat, you're a knob. It's plain and simple.
Okay, definition of the
And
word knob
also-
into American English is what?
Dickhead, retard, stupid.
No, don't use the word the thingy. Don't use that word, please.
Difference of language, sorry.
I think people would find that offensive, and I'd rather not.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Fair enough. Sorry, Colin. You're
'Cause I have-
stupid.
Okay.
But I don't see, that's the thing. I don't
3
see
fries
people.
short of a Happy Meal.
You what now?
3 fries short of a Happy Meal.
But I don't see people like that, regardless of what
Yeah.
others say.
I just don't
That's
like
why I
that phrase.
openly say the word, because even if someone's not all there, to me, that doesn't mean that they are. You know what I mean? It's just,
Okay. Okay. I
why
guess
would you
Brecken's
call
the
someone
youngest.
that in the first place? How can you be a good swimmer if you're afraid of water?
Good question.
You can't get your fears.
Well, then he wouldn't have a fear of water if he conquered his fears.
That's true. So it's an oxymoron, as the saying goes. That's a technical term. That's not saying a bad thing. It's just an actual term. Oh man. Okay, Brecken. I did not know you were the youngest. So, okay, I'm not sure anybody watches Jake Diamante or anything like that. About the guy who dives in the water and cleans up the river from the bottom, finds guns and all sorts of stuff on the bottom of rivers.
I watch a few people that do that.
There's a couple that I follow. Jake Diamante is one of them. His friend Brandon is another one.
Man.
You watch Aqua Chigger.
Good choice.
Yeah, the kid that he goes with sometime. What's his name? I can remember his real name, but I can't remember his channel name.
If you tell me his real name,
What's his real name?
Michael. But I only know it because I did research, and and I also know what Aqua Chicker's real first name is too. So I.
Because the person who used to be up with, used to go on, and they used to go on each other's channels quite a bit. I know they've had a falling out.
Who, the kid?
No, Aqua Chick.
Aqua Chicker was with this young kid who did pretty much the same thing he did. But Aqua Chicker's been all over the world. He's been over to England. I don't know if he's been to Australia yet, but I know he's been to England at least once.
I think he wants to come to Australia.
But for those people who who know who Aqua Chigger is, he kayaks and finds stuff in the water, and he
Submechanophobia.
It's more of a fear of what's in the water rather than the water itself. Okay.
You don't want to come to Australia then because you get eaten by a great white.
That means you don't go surfing.
No, you don't go swimming. Some
Same
dude
thing.
at the beach near me a few years ago, some dude was minding his own business, was having a swim on a beautifully hot day, according to him, and then out of nowhere a shark come up and bit his leg.
Did it bite it off?
Took a chunk.
Ouch.
Out of nowhere. He wasn't fishing. He wasn't spear fishing. Wasn't diving, wasn't surfing. He was just like paddling in the water, just like sitting there sort of thing. And it bit him.
Wow. I heard about a girl who got her arm bit off. She was a surfer.
Yep.
Got her arm bit like right up to here. Gone.
Wasn't she laying on the board and then the shark come up?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
She was a professional surfer.
There's a place down south in Esperance. It's called the Kelp Beds. It's one of the best surf breaks for down south. There's two. I can't remember the other one. But anyway, when it's pup season for great whites, like the great whites will go to the kelp beds and they'll give birth to their young. And there's huge signs everywhere saying basically, you know, from this time to this time, we advise you not to swim there due to the great whites giving birth. It's not a good mix sort of thing. But everyone seems to ignore that fact. And then they go surfing. And when it's between that time, you see so many people coming up on the news or in the papers because they've been attacked by a great white, and then the great whites are getting a bad name for it. And it's like, read the signs in the first place. If you still want to go in the water knowing the fact that you're going to get attacked, then that's on you. Don't you start blaming the sharks because the mamas are getting, you know, defensive to protect their babies. Right. And they're just in a real grumpy mood. You're fine, Evan. If you want to go on a boat, you go on a boat.
Oh, that's cool. I just realized something. I just popped open my channel because I was looking at something, and I actually got the YouTube side doing something, and I popped up, and then one of my ads popped up. And here's the thing that makes it funny. Give me a second. It's over here. I pick something up here. It was for Dr. Squatch soap. It actually smells like peppermint. It's experiment. It really smells really good. You know, the thing is, this just happened to be the commercial I had on my channel. Learn animal behavior and you'll be okay. Swimming. I like to hike in swamps and alligators are nearby. I'm going to put this up where I can read it because it's a little small. You guys have to deal with crocodiles, right? Not alligators, right?
Up north, it's crocodiles, yeah.
Okay.
I
Related
personally
to, but
don't
not-
deal with them down here.
Do you guys get caimans near there or no?
In the crocodile zoos or farms, whatever you want to call them, they've got caimans and they've got alligators, but I'm pretty sure we're just saltwater crocs.
Okay.
Emus.
Emus? What are you talking about? Emus? We have emu farms here.
Emus.
Emus, yeah, like ostriches.
Emus. Emu.
Yeah,
Not emu.
EMU.
Emus.
Emu.
Emus. Yes, no. Emus, where is it? Down Wrights Road. You're not going to know where that is. Anyway, it's that way somewhere.
Right.
That way. You go down Wrights Road and it takes you to the back of Wellington Dam.
Oh, wow.
And you can go camping in that down there. It's a beautiful place. It's one of the places you don't have to actually pay to go camping. But when you're driving down there, you'll always see like emus running along the side of the road because they've escaped from the farms that are around.
Right.
And it's funny because you can drive up alongside them and it'll be right there next to you.
Yeah.
And it will just keep running with you. And you can reach your hand out and try and pat it, but I wouldn't advise it because they're grumpy.
They bite.
They bite.
And they definitely
Especially if they've got babies.
Yeah. They actually have emu farms here in Iowa.
That's cool.
Don't forget about the war.
What?
Yeah, they had a war against the emus.
Where?
Look it up.
Okay, Ian, and next time you make a comment, you're getting on my stream, whether you like it or not.
No.
Then you need to be
Wow.
quiet.
Evan.
He likes being in the peanut gallery.
Side commentary group. That's why I like to call myself.
Finding Nemo? Really? Okay, that's an interesting setup. Gesundheit. Or bless you, whatever you prefer.
Either one.
Okay.
Evan, you don't want to come fishing with me. When I used to go fishing with my dad, where the boats used to drop anchor to wait to come in to get filled up with iron ore, you couldn't really see land. But then we would go an hour past those boats and we are in the middle of nowhere. You can't see nothing. Can't see land, can't see boats. It's just open water.
1932? Really?
Yes.
Okay. Ian, pop up on your in the chat and talk about it.
No.
You don't have to show your face. Just
No.
talk about it on the chat.
Yeah.
You got your computer.
My computer's down.
Then use
remember?
Mom's.
No.
It's right there.
No.
I love him, but he's a pain in my butt.
You're welcome. I wonder where I get it from.
That is true, Mike. That is very true. And that goes with any animal, though. It's not just
Right.
alligators. Like,
Oh.
you got kangaroos, you got magpies. Magpies are deadly. I hope you realize that.
Magpies can steal you blind.
Oh, yeah.
If you're not
Magpies.
careful, every shiny thing you have is gone.
No, not our magpies. It's
Our magpies, yes.
more to the point, especially when they've got babies.
Oh, yeah.
They swoop you, and they've got really long, sharp beaks, and they're really, really aggressive.
Oh, yeah. I've seen where this one guy had his little dog snatched by an alligator or a crocodile, and he jumped in after it and got his dog back.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
He gouged the gator's eyes and it opened up its mouth and released the dog. The dog only had to get minor stitches.
You lucky dog.
It was a tiny dog. The mouth was bigger than the dog. But the thing is, I mean, man, I only seen a few things in movies, and I seen one interesting movie that had a crocodile in it. It was supposedly shot in Florida. Please bear with me, Mike. I'm not sure if anybody's seen it. It was called Blind Fury with Rutger Hauer. It's about a blind Vietnam vet that learned how to use a sword.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like deadly with a sword. I mean, he could.
Just my sword.
Yeah. He could bisect an
Back,
apple,
Brian.
or he could cut an apple into 4 pieces before it hits the ground, just by listening to flying through the air.
That's a good skill to have.
Yeah. Go.
Salad, anyone? Fritz
Yeah.
salad?
Another movie that's really interesting, just because it just has to do with swords. It's a Renaissance Fair movie called All's Fair in Love. It's a comedy style movie. If you ever get a chance to see it, it's one of my favorite ones. All's
What is it
Fair.
called?
All's Fair. It's fair is spelled Faire. In Love.
I found the other pan.
And it's starring Matthew Lillard. I'll bring it up on the screen if you want me to.
No, I'm looking at it now. I may have seen that.
In one of the scenes in that movie, is they're doing the end of season competition between the people who are portraying the nobility and the people who are portraying the peasants. One guy who goes around dressed as a samurai cuts a whole bunch of foods up, like a bread, meat, cheese, and all that stuff into the while it's being tossed in the air and makes a sub sandwich. You're going.
No, I haven't seen it. I'm
Yeah,
looking at a little short of it
It's
now.
totally
I haven't seen it.
stupid and all this other stuff, but it's a good movie nonetheless. Welcome back, Brian. Would you stop hitting yourself in the head? He's hitting his head with a frying pan.
No, it's the other one that I couldn't.
Well,
find
show them, not me.
No, I'm not doing it because
I'm not going to touch
I'm going to
it.
bed. So good.
He's amazing. No, but Blind Fury, look it up. It's a good movie, by the way. Some of the best sword fighting with katanas you've ever seen. Because he walks around with a cane where you can see where he's going, so to speak, like most blind people do. And it's in his cane.
Have you seen the movie Rogue?
Which one?
Rogue.
Rogue, R-O-U-G-E.
Rogue. It's a crocodile movie.
No, I have not.
Based in Australia. You should watch it.
What was that one movie? Give me a second.
Lake Placid. That's another good one. They've got what? I didn't know Lake Placid had more than 2 movies. Where have I been? Oh, pretty sure Lake Placid 1, doesn't that have? No. Oh, what's that?
Oh man, he did Rampage. Have you seen Rampage?
Yes. Yes.
The flying that big giant crocodile or whatever it was in that one. Yeah.
There's 5 Lake Placids.
I'm sure there is. John Belushi, and yeah, I remember that one. Not very many people know that one, Mike. What was it? It was a samurai something or other, is what he used to call it. Hey, bud.
Yeah.
Could you get something out of my pants in the bathroom, please? I need my ibuprofen. Okay, thank you.
Lake Placid, I think it was number 1 that had Betty White in it. That was such a good movie. She played that part so well.
Any movie with Betty White's a good movie.
Not all.
Name one.
Well, I don't know many, so.
Like I said, never seen a bad movie with Betty White. It's like trying to watch a bad John Wayne movie.
Don't watch John Wayne movies, so I can't.
Ian is obsessed with John Wayne.
What?
I said you were obsessed with John Wayne.
And what do you want me to get?
Funny thing is,
my ibuprofen out of my pants. They're in my right hand pocket.
Okay.
JV will start listing movies like, oh, have you seen this? Have you seen that? And I'm like, no.
So one of the things that we've got to do for you, have you ever been to a drive-in movie? Would you like to?
Mm-hmm.
Newton, where I used to live here in Iowa, has a drive-in movie theater. We can make it a whole evening of it, double feature, whatever it is.
So with the drive-ins, by what I've seen on TV, I don't know how true it is or not. You've got a place where you park your car, obviously. You can sit in your car, watch the movie. But then, like, they've got, like, a little grassy area in front of all the cars where you can actually get out of your car and go sit if you want to. Is that true?
Yep. Yep.
So want to do that.
1 year, we were seated way in the back because that's all the room they had we were watching the Avengers, I think, or Captain America or whatever.
Avengers.
And we were in our minivan at the time. Ian was just a little guy, so we got my futon mattress that I usually keep in the van, threw it on top of the van, and
That's a good idea.
We were sitting on top of the van in the back row, watching the movie.
I so want to do that.
We can do that. I just happen to have another minivan right now.
I want to go.
Oh wow!
Drive in.
Wow.
Drive through. Drive in.
Drive in.
It can't spell. Oh, I can.
Now this one's a little bit different than the classic ones because a couple of years ago they did a fundraiser and they went from actual film to digital. So their projectors are now digital.
I just messaged JB.
I sent him a message that I was going to be here. So
he's working.
Oh.
Yeah, he had a 5-day weekend last weekend. So now I think he said he's working. He'll work Saturday night / morning, have Sunday off, and then back to work again.
Oh wow!
So it's a big week thing for him. So that's why he's not been around, or why he's not here. But no, I want to go to a rodeo. I want to go to a drive-in movie theater. I want to go to a Renaissance. Renaissance Fair.
Yeah, guess what? Yeah, Jenny and I both work at Renaissance fairs.
Well, not anymore.
Well, not anymore. Jenny, you knew what happened then. Jenny's boss just recently passed away last Sunday.
Yeah, I remember you saying. Yeah.
Yeah, Bonnie was very short. She was 5 feet if she was an inch. But she was one. When she was there, she lit up the room. But she was like 80 years old, and she didn't.
She still scared the workers.
Oh yeah. Yeah, when she was there, everybody worked, but they had fun doing it. They didn't realize they were working.
And nobody pissed her off.
Brian's going to a rodeo tomorrow.
Really? Really?
That's mine.
I know, the topic bushcraft. No.
It's not a bushcraft.
Can you film, Brian? Can you put it on YouTube, Brian? I went to what?
Here. I got a knife. I got a knife for you to check out.
And a sword
Hold on. Hang on.
Okay. You just want my sword, don't you?
Yes, I do. Because this is the only sword I can actually.
But my other ones are right there too. You know,
but I can hold this one-handed.
Get here.
Well, that one.
It is a plane. Get up here.
Oh, this is the knife that came with my Lord of the Rings sword. It's official. Oh,
Nice.
I won this online.
You're right, Brian.
I don't know what to call this blade. It came with the knife, the sword, but it's used in this version of this was used in the movie, but they never talk about it.
It was for the elf, I think.
Wrong. That's Strider's sword, bud.
No, I'm talking about a certain different style of it.
No, this is all Strider's sword, the whole thing. Ian's standing in the middle of my living room with my sword up in the air like JV was.
What do you mean your sword?
It is my sword.
You got two.
I'm not giving you one of my swords.
My sword.
It's my sword.
Well, it's comfortable. I like it.
I know you like it. It's still my sword.
Man,
And not sharpening it.
I know, it's just a shame.
Please put everything back. It's not a Mora. This is the blade.
Yeah.
It's not a Mora, as you guys can see. The blade is just way too long. The handle is just.
It worked for me.
It's in my hands. You can see how tiny it is. I feel like a giant holding on to this
The
thing.
sword, on the other hand.
This is. I call this one Slicer because it didn't have a name in the movies. Because I think he used it for slicing vegetables and stuff like that in the movies.
Oh, okay.
One.
I don't know. Please put it back together and make sure you wipe the fingerprints off the blade.
I did. I didn't even touch the blade.
That blade.
I did.
I touched it.
Dude.
It's my blade. You're the one who got it out without permission.
I'm sure I had permission.
You don't have permission.
Out.
Sounds right.
Sunrise. He's just being ornery.
Yes. Exactly.
Then you're going hiking with me this year.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I thought being irony.
Sorry about that. No, Jenny and I could take you to a Ren fair. We can take you to one of the Iowa's largest flea markets, if you feel up to it.
Yeah, definitely.
Whether if JB's working or not, if you're in the area and JB's in the area, you can hang out with us. Go to the flea market on the weekends while he's working, and we just have a blast. He usually comes through Osceola all the time.
I'm going to say this now. I'm so glad a lot of people that I know that you don't know. Anyway, you and Jenny, and there's two other people, are the only people, and I've said this to JB as well, that I will feel comfortable enough around to be there by myself.
Okay, thank you for that.
Everyone else, if JB's not going to be there,
You wouldn't be here.
I'm not going to be there with them. That's the thing. It's either he comes with me and we meet each other like that. Otherwise, it ain't going to happen because
you and Jenny are probably going to go off somewhere and go talk about stuff, and I'm going to be like in the corner somewhere.
Yeah. Well, see, I trust you and I trust Jenny, and there's a couple of other people that I trust that I will feel comfortable being left alone with.
Well, you can trust
everyone else
Ian too. Ian.
Well, I don't know Ian, so I'm not. Don't take this the wrong way, Ian, but I'm not going to be left in a room or be there alone with him. I don't.
He's okay. He understands.
I'm the same way.
He's the same way. So basically, you probably have to pry him out of his room if you're around. Like you be in here doing something, drinking your coffee out of your giant mug.
I just don't.
I don't leave him alone much anyway.
Yeah, I don't trust people enough. Like,
well, you'll meet Ian and everybody else soon enough when you're comfortable for it and everything else. Yeah. We're not going to force anything because that's not right.
Yeah.
But if JV's like, well, I'm going to work, we're going to pop past here. You know, do you want me to drop you off at Colin and Jenny's? Then I'll gladly say, yes, let's drop me off. But if he was to say that about someone else, it would be like, no, I'll stay home.
I could take you so many places we could explore if you're up for it. Or you can hang out with Jenny and do crafts. I mean, it depends on what you...
That's the thing.
Yeah, we got multiple things we could do.
Uh-huh.
I could take you over to the local park down about a mile from here, and we go shoot some arrows. That kind of thing, or whatever, you know.
We can go hiking, we can do whatever.
Yeah, whatever you're up to. If you want to do something completely different than that, that's cool too. If you want to just sit on your phone and just go, texting JV while he's working, and just bugging the crap out of him, we'll laugh at it.
You know I will be.
That's pretty much it.
You know I will be. I do that now. Actually, in saying that, if it's during the day, I don't I'll send him a message here and there just to let him know how much I love him and that. But if it's during the day, I won't message him because I know he's sleeping and I know he's not going to read the message.
Right.
But during the night, I'll just randomly, like, constantly text him. And
You know what you need to do is figure out a way to text all the things you want to say to him during the day, but have a way to send it to him at night at different intervals, just to bug the crap out of him. No, no, it's not on purpose. It's just a funny way.
Oh, trust me, I bug him every day or every night.
The thing is, what I was trying to say is, your texting could be going on, is popping up on his phone while you're talking to him live. You start trying to figure out how you're doing both.
It's easy to go live on the laptop, and it's what I do with you. Except this time, I'm on my phone and not my laptop. But if I'm on my laptop, you'll see me every now and then grab my phone. And I'll be looking down, and it's because I'm texting him.
Yeah, I know.
I'm bugging him.
I know. I don't bug him that much. I do leave messages and stuff. Absolutely cringe.
Agreed.
What's cringe?
Oh, the
Hey,
fact.
South Florida.
Hey, South, how you doing, brother? Well, just to let you know, South, I finally got monetized. Yay! I actually saw the first advertisement on my channel, which is really funny. And it's for Dr. Squatch.
What? So no, I'll be more than happy to hang out with
We'll
you
do
guys.
whatever you feel like doing. We'll make sure you're fed, you're happy, and you're safe.
Well, if you don't keep me safe, you're gonna have a certain someone.
Oh, no. The thing is, first
Coming
safety
after
is the first priority, then fed is the second priority, then then the fun part is usually the third priority. Hey, Dan, how you doing?
Hey, Herbert.
But Ian, put
it
it away, please.
I'm doing this.
Put it away.
No, it's fine. You can't.
You still haven't explained to me what's cringy. What's cringe? What's absolute cringe?
I don't know.
I think it was about bugging JV or.
Yeah, that would be it. Bugging JV is
Yeah.
just a pastime.
It's a hobby.
Yeah, pretty much. But we all bug each
We-
other, so.
With me, and when it comes to JV, you're just gonna have to get used to it.
All right.
Yeah.
But we're all going to be
Simple as
like all together for the whole weekend in June.
Fingers
By the time you
crossed,
get
I'll
here.
be there.
Huh?
Fingers crossed, I'll be there.
I got fingers and toes crossed. So
Yeah.
all we need is a couple lucky rabbit's feet, and we're good to go.
I was telling, it was yesterday.
You weren't
Our
on the live
premier,
show.
our premier done a live stream and everything else, and he's thrown more restrictions in again.
Right?
Thankfully, no lockdowns. I'm grateful for that, but
Did you ever get a
was
hold
telling-
of the people for your interview and your physical, or whatever it is that you needed? No?
I messaged them back saying, look, I need answers. I need to know if I need to book plane tickets. I need to know if I need to book, accommodation. Where's the, and she just kept sending me the same thing over and over again. And I read through the whole thing, clicked on every tab, and it did not give me any of the information that I needed.
Right.
So I said to JV, I don't know what to do.
Well,
I said, I
next time
can't get straight answers.
Okay, next time you call them and she answers verbally instead of having her putting you on hold, sending you to another site or anything like that, ask her for her supervisor.
We're just going to start it and then go from there. Well, as he said, we'll find out sooner or later where you've got to go, where you've got to be and everything else. And we'll just, we'll take it as it comes, basically.
Yeah, Brian,
Right.
Dr. Squatch soap is actually pretty good. Jenny got me this. Yes, this is going to be a Dr. Squatch commercial. And this is what it looks like.
Is there a little bit of mint through it?
Probably.
Yes,
Spearmint.
Okay,
Smell.
I can tell. Spearmint.
Spearmint.
I know my mint well.
It smells so good.
I want to get more of it.
But I just thought it was cool that my first ad was showing that. Huh? Quinky Dink, yeah. Oh, Brian says you got a demand. Looks like blue cheese. It's not blue cheese. You do not want to eat that.
I've tried, Brian. I've honestly tried. I've got the runaround so bad it's not funny, and it's
Now you get an
funny
automated
thing
voice
is,
or a real
I
one.
spoke to the Perth US Embassy. Perth.
Right.
And she couldn't even answer the question of, am I having the interview in Perth or do I have to fly over east to have it over there? And she goes, email this.
But you told them, what you need to do can I please speak to your supervisor? If you remember, you got talking to them in American speak, otherwise they don't understand you.
I also have to be careful on how I speak to them.
I understand that. You can be respectful and still ask for a supervisor.
But
Because
no.
I'm not getting the answers you are, requesting, because the where you're sending you is not what answering my questions. You're asked, all you need is information on where you need to go, not a website.
Well,
Websites didn't answer your question.
they reckon we can find all the information that we need on the website.
It's not on the website.
But you can't. Like, with the cost, it gives you the basic of this and that, but you don't actually
Thank you,
truly
Ellen.
know exactly what costs that you need to pay because it's not all there.
Right.
So it's,
That's
and
what
then
you need
as
to ask them, and to tell them the website does not contain this answer that I need. Is there another place or another person you could talk to get this information? That's what
they
you need
just
to
tell
do.
you to go to the website. That's the thing.
No.
They keep,
You're saying right off the bat the website does not contain your information you require. You've been there multiple times. You need to speak to a live person to get the answers you seek.
yeah.
That way, they can't put you on hold. They can't send you to a website and hang up and all that stuff. Especially if you request to speak to a supervisor. You got to run it up the chain of command, just like anything else. They're still military. Most of them.
I don't know. I've given up.
You haven't given up yet.
I've given up on them.
Well, you got a cup of coffee waiting for you here, so come get it while it's hot.
No, as I said, all we're going to do is we're going to start the paperwork because JB has to start it. We're going to start the paperwork.
Maybe
And then
that's
once he gets confirmation back from them, and then I have to fill out a certain form. And then I'm pretty sure I'll send that off, and then I've got to wait for them to say, this is the date of your interview, this is where you've got to go, this is what time it is. And then I then I have to book the medical before that and get that done
right.
before the interview.
Maybe that's what they're missing because you're not in the system yet. Because
Doesn't matter.
because JB hasn't started his end yet.
It doesn't matter. They should still be able to answer, like, yes, we're doing those visas in Perth. Your interview will be in Perth. Or no, we're not doing those visas in Perth. You're going to have to go to Canberra, Melbourne, or Sydney.
Okay. So
So
the
they
left
should
hand does
still
not know
be
what the
able to
right hand is
answer it.
doing type of situation, it sounds like to me. Whatever,
Sounds like what's the
okay, there's a saying in the States. The left hand does not know what the right hand is doing.
yeah.
Same government, two different branches doing the exact same thing, but they're not talking to each other.
Yeah.
And that's probably what you're getting into right now.
They're not making it easy, I tell you. They're really not.
They love you and they don't want to leave you to leave.
Well, no offense, Australia. I don't love you and I want to leave. Let me leave.
She wants seasons, Australia. She wants seasons.
No, it's plain and simple. I want to be with the man I love. I
That
can't
too.
do that if I'm stuck in Australia.
Right. That is also true. And we can't come kidnap you. That would be wrong too.
Maybe.
Put you in a big cardboard box and mail you?
Steak container. I have my little snacks. I have my water. I have my coffee stash. I have a bucket in the corner to pee and poop. I'll be fine. Put me in a container.
I actually heard about somebody who actually got out of a country that way.
I've thought about it. And it's never going to happen, but I have thought about it.
That's a nice thought, though, isn't it?
Just come and steal me. I'll be fine. Be a fugitive in America, but at least I'll be with him.
No, well, we'll fill out the paperwork, but just they're still not going to figure out how you got from there to here.
Yeah.
You disappeared there. You showed up here. You'll have a passport and everything. You'll be legal. Just you will be out of the country.
Exactly. But another
Night,
thing
Evan.
that's starting. Hey? Oh,
Evan's
good night,
going
Evan.
night-night. He's got to probably go to work tomorrow. Because the cheese barn needs their cheese cut.
Yes, they do it in movies, Brian, but movies and reality are two different things, mate. I probably won't survive.
No, actually, what I'm talking about, the guy who actually mailed himself in one of those big shipping containers, that's real.
Yeah.
He actually did it. I think he stowed away in a shipping container, and he actually made it all the way across the ocean to the United States. They didn't even know he was in there until he opened up the container.
Yeah.
He had plenty of water. He had plenty of food. He didn't smell the best, but he made it.
No, if we're doing it, we're doing it the right way. It's just as simple as that.
Right.
It's just going to be a slight headache.
It's going to be a bigger headache than you expect. But the thing is, when you finally get your visa and you finally get to here,
it's going to be worth it all.
Oh, Jenny's phone's going off. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. She's not even in here. I think she went to bed already because it's 10:43. Really? Oh. By the way, yesterday's stream, the 3 hours went like this. Went by fast.
Yeah.
And my friend Mallory from Canada showed up. We haven't talked to her in a while. Yeah, she's a bigger channel too. Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, I'll be counting down the days. I'm started to count down the days. I haven't exactly got a date, but
what's besides Kiss JV, which is the obvious thing, and then the second obvious and third obvious, I can guess what that is, but I'm not going to say that here. But what do you want to do for you? Not for JV, not for anybody else. For you, once you get here.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, you'll be in the United States. You're looking around. You're there.
Yeah.
What's besides JV, which is a given? What do you want to do for you while you're there? First thing, eat an American cheeseburger, watch a movie, go to a Renaissance fair, go to a flea market, go shopping. Hey, Grace.
Go to the Black Hills?
Yeah, go do some gold panning.
No, not so much that. More scenery. Go fishing. Meet people. I don't know. It's
There's a lot of
I've
things you can do.
I've stopped thinking about that because I'm concentrating more on what's about to happen now.
Right. Makes sense.
So my main focus at the moment is, getting approval for the visa, getting the visa,
Getting the tickets to ship out and all that stuff.
getting the plane tickets, getting into America, getting approved, and then, having a couple of weeks where it's just, JV and I for like our time.
Yeah. Well, let me know once you get your flight dates and stuff. That way I make sure to order the coffee that we need for when you're here, when you do get a chance to come visit. We're going to have a whole coffee selection for you.
Yeah. What do you mean, South?
He's talking politics thing about what's going on, and I'd rather not talk about that, South. I talked to you about that.
Yes, Brian, not having to wear a mask everywhere. Look, yeah, sorry, South. I know bits and bids and bods, whatever, but it's not something that I want to talk about.
And we don't talk about that on here.
And we don't talk about it on this channel. So please remove that comment.
No, you don't have to remove it, but be respectful. Grace wants to know if you made any progress at all.
Progress to the point where we're starting the paperwork.
That's progress. That's good. That's your step forward. But like I
Sorry.
said, what you guys get here, and I know you're in country at least, I just make sure we have a whole wide selection of coffee when you do get your chance to visit us. And well, I will say this. When you're here, you have full run of the house. If you need to go get something, if you're hungry, you go eat.
Oh.
You don't have to ask. You don't have to ask. Just, raid the fridge if you need to. All I ask, if you use the last bit of coffee, let me know so I can open a new one.
Oh, that's a given.
Or
that's a given.
Or you can choose to open up the next one, and because we'll have extras there for you to choose whatever the next one will be.
See, that it's going to be hard. Also, once, like even with JV, I'll ask him, like, can I have something to eat, or can I have a coffee, or can I have this? It's just until I get, I don't know, used to things. I don't know. But
Well,
even at my mum's, I always ask Mum, can I have a cup of coffee? And she's like, why are you asking me for a cup of coffee when you know you just help yourself? It's just me. I just ask.
Okay. Now, if you happen to take my last Pepsi, then I might get a little miffed. But that's just, my Pepsis. Or
I will not take your last Pepsi, I promise.
Okay, thank you. You'll take the second to last Pepsi.
I won't even take your second to last Pepsi.
Oh, I know who would. My boy. Oh, I'll have to fight him for the last Pepsi usually.
Doesn't matter, Sal.
I know things are getting bad, but the thing is, I am not ignoring them. People talk things to death. And then they get themselves wound up. Then stupid things happen. But people need a respite from things like that, those topics. And this is where it's at. This is neutral. I'd like to keep it that way, please. Now, if something shot through my window and exploded outside, then I might really be worried about it. But
it's not just America where things are getting bad, South. It's Australia as well.
Yeah.
So it is something that is actually full blown worrying me.
You are? Okay.
But
internet password.
It's on the back of the thing over there.
You changed it, remember?
Oh, that's right. No,
it's not something I'm going to discuss on this channel.
Oh. Give me a moment. Let me check on something.
Yeah.
Checking stuff for Ian.
Oh, really, Grace?
Okay.
Down Under Farm and Forge is in Victoria and just made a trip to the States. Well, good for them. That's actually pretty cool. I want to take a trip to the States. I'll be back. I need coffee.
Okay.
I need coffee, man.
Give me a second, bud. I'm trying to find it for you, okay?
Okay.
Ian asked me a question, and I'm trying to answer it, folks. So bear with me here.
Isn't it like Skyview or something?
It's Skyview is what the thing is. I'm just trying to figure out.
Sky.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go check my phone.
I'm trying to figure it out, bud. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. Yeah, Ian asked me a question, and I can't answer it.
That's awesome, Grace. That is awesome. Oh, Colin,
Yeah.
I got a new pair of shoes, and they're bright pink.
Woohoo! Way to go.
And also, I found some more charts too. I got the Snow
Ooh.
White
Jenny would like that one.
and this one apparently is the Naughty Fairy, but
Yep. Like I said, Jenny and you are going to get along fine.
can't wait to do the Snow White one. That's going to be nice.
Sounds like Jenny's doing laundry. Weird. Okay, I'm trying to find our Wi-Fi password. I changed it, and I can't remember what it is now.
That's not smart.
Well, wasn't expecting my boy to, bring something new into the house that we can't remember, and I can't figure out where I put down for the password.
Yep, can't help you there.
I know. Doesn't say.
It's a good idea, Grace. I'll I will.
Ian,
Yeah.
just try the password on the back of the router over here.
Okay.
I think Skyview is the only thing I chose, not the actual password. I think we kept it the same. Yes, I know Ian needs to get on the stream. He's very interesting. He's like me, but a small, more, what's the word? Introverted version of me.
I didn't know. Oh, because I've muted it. Wow, smart.
Yeah, thank you for understanding about my last Pepsi, South.
Yeah, but
Those are fighting words when they steal the last Pepsi. It's sort of like the commercial about the what was that body wash commercial that the guy's wife keeps on stealing his body wash and using it all up. Then her mother comes to stay. She steals all his body wash and his robe. And he's not allowed to say anything about it? That's just mean.
YouTube. Down under. Just looking at channel up.
Oh, that's cool. Down Under Farm and Forge came into the United States. To propose to his girlfriend. Good night, Bracken. Thank you for coming. Old Spice. Thank you, Brian. It's an Old Spice commercial. I'm not sure if you get a lot of commercials there or not.
Old Spice is gross.
I'm talking about the commercials themselves. I don't care about the Old Spice. Oh. The commercials are interesting at the very least. It's like the Dr. Squatch commercials. If you closed and opened up my stream, it would probably pop up at the beginning of the stream before it started. I gotta try that, see if that worked. Oh man, I didn't get it. Dang, I was hoping I was gonna get a.
I'll message him later, Grace. I'll just pick the channel up.
Okay. How's the weather down my part? It's at 12 degrees Fahrenheit and clear. And that would probably be, what is that? That is -11 for you.
That's cold.
That's normal?
That's cold.
No, cold is where it was -9 once Fahrenheit, which would have been for you. I get to have fun with this. I'll see here. When I was, see, what was it? That would be -22 degrees Celsius. That's cold.
So the coldest that I've dealt with is, oof, my arm's twitching. -1, which is Celsius.
Right.
So for use, it will be 30.2 Fahrenheit.
That's actually pretty comfortable here.
That's freezing here.
The coldest I've actually been in, I was traveling back from California when I got out of the Air Force before I joined the Army. And I went through Evanston, Wyoming. With wind chill, the weather said it was 172 below.
Yeah.
Which turns out to be 113 degrees Celsius, negative.
Well, the temperature.
So, yeah, cold.
At the moment, well, that ain't helping. Hang on. See, there's a cyclone, a couple of cyclones up north because it's cyclone season for them at the moment.
Right.
And there's one that's about to hit landfall up north on the West Australian coast. Thankfully, no, it's nowhere near me. I am safe, so, you know, that's a good thing. But when the cyclones start forming up north, it affects our temperatures and our weather down here.
Right.
So the last few days it's been really overcast, but really, really stupidly muggy. But
That happens in the summertime here.
today, thankfully, it's sitting at 79 Fahrenheit, overcast, and it is blowing its tits off.
Man, I'm getting cold.
So it's nice weather today.
Oh,
and we're
good.
meant to be getting nice weather for the next, I think, 3-4 days, I think they said.
Well, we had about a 2 to 3 inch snow yesterday after not having anything. It's supposed to be in the 40s tomorrow. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. But I have a feeling that we're not done with snow yet. It's Iowa. We can wait 5 minutes and it'll change.
Give me. I'm
talking about where I went through, and that was let's see, when was it?
You're gonna show off.
When I got out in 91
Wow.
in Evanston, Wyoming. So I have to check.
Why don't you want to work?
I'm checking something.
So today they reckon it's going to be 31 and cloudy, 32 tomorrow and cloudy, then 31, 27, 24, 25.
That sounds almost like measurements.
No, it's just in Celsius. It hasn't come up in Fahrenheit.
No. The way you were reading those numbers, it sounded like measurements.
Oh, right. No. But,
probably not. The warm weather won't hit us until probably May, because we've had snow all the way up through June once. So it just depends.
Yeah, how about no grace? I will be a popsicle.
Oh man, I think I'm getting tired. My eyes just started drooping, and I'm trying to read. 50s and 60s, huh? Oh, cool. That's it's gonna be 50, 60 in Indiana next week. It's supposed to be in the 40s tomorrow here, which I actually consider pretty nice. But when it gets in the 50s, then it gets really nice. Because we're supposed to be I'm going to be recording a video tomorrow of the place called Relics.
Relics?
It's called Relics.
Okay.
It's an antique mall, multiple floors. I have no idea what's going to be there because I haven't been there in at least 6 months. So there might be totally new stuff. It could be totally junk. I don't know. But that's the whole point of the video. And hopefully it does well. I'll ask them permission for recording first.
Yeah.
And then hopefully they'll let me do it and see what happens. Ian's going with me, so he's probably going to end up on the video whether he likes it or not. Because I'm going to use my head mount. Just put it on my hat. I don't want to. I didn't really care for the click, 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 click of my walking stick. Last time I did it. Though I might do both. Have one with my GoPro, one with my phone, which would be interesting. Maybe I might find something people might like.
You will. There's always something that someone likes. Just remember that.
Where is it? Okay.
Where did that go? Oh, there it is. We should actually be starting to come to an end of our summer.
Right.
I'm going to Google that. I don't know my seasons very well.
It's possible. Right now, I have trouble telling direction because I'm just I'm way tired, and I'm gonna have to end this stream soon because my eyes are drooping. I'm not even sure how many hours have I been on. Only an hour and a half. Well, that's cool, South. I'd like to see somebody do a foraging video about Florida in the swamps. Maybe Hike with Mike or even South could do one of those.
So the end of February, our summer ends, and then we start autumn in March.
And
Nice.
hopefully you'll be getting ready to move by then, if not already.
So what would your season be for? It'd be the same, wouldn't it? Autumn?
Autumn
No.
is Autumn is actually the one season I know best for one reason. I was born on the first day of autumn. Yeah, September 22nd. September 22nd is my birthday, which is the first day of autumn. The autumn of cardinal equinox, so September.
See, September for us would be spring. So what? So you'd be coming into
Our fall.
spring, winter.
Spring's coming up on the 21st of May, March or May. I'm not sure. I can't remember when spring hits. Yeah, our seasons are opposite of yours. Your spring is our fall. Our winter is your summer, and vice versa.
Weather seasons. Oh, poo. All right. No. So end of spring, the beginning of summer.
Say it again. End of spring.
End of spring
Mm-hmm.
to the beginning of summer is when I'll hopefully be there.
I think ours is like around June 21st. I think.
So May 31st spring ends and the 1st of June summer starts for yous. According to this, what I'm reading.
I'm better prepared than some around here south, but that's about as far as I'm going to go. I have a lot of stuff that's off-grid type stuff, with the exception of a few things that require batteries. We even got flashlights and stuff that are dynamo powered, but there's no guarantee those will even work. But I'm not sure if you know what a CME or a EMP are, Mandy.
An EMP is an electromagnetic pulse.
Yep.
So it wipes out all like communications and certain stuff like that. I know what an EMP is.
Yeah, well, you know what a CME is?
No.
It's called a coronal mass ejection. You heard of sunspots when they do their exploding thing, and they send off plasma towards the earth and stuff like that. Well, what they do, at that same time when they do those kind of things, they send out giant electromagnetic pulses from those sunspots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which can cause major, major havoc.
Okay.
On all electronics forms.
All right. Well, to answer that question, South, personally, myself, no. I am not in any way, shape prepared. But I know JV is.
Right.
So if it happens while I'm here, I'm screwed. Just putting it out there, I'm screwed.
If it happens while you're in the middle of the air, you're definitely screwed.
Shh, do not put thoughts in my head like that, Colin. You will give me literal nightmares.
I apologize, was not my intent. But I will say this. In a plane would be better than being stuck on a boat in the middle of the ocean.
A boat.
I don't know about that, but
once I'm in America and once I'm with JV, I'm pretty sure I know we will be fine.
right.
I know I'll be fine. So here, no. Over there, yes.
Also, I think our land is better for growing things than yours.
Depends.
Iowa has some of the best farmland in the world.
It depends on where you live. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, that's true. And also how well you work it.
Yeah, like here where I live and like surrounding me, we've got some pretty good soil.
That's good.
We'll be fine, but places up north, not so much.
Thank you, South, for looking out for us. I really appreciate it. But I'm going to tell you guys, folks, I've got to let it go. I've got to shut this down. I am, as Cliff is fond of saying, when you see me start rocking, that means I'm tired. I've had a long day. I've been up since 5 this morning, and I'm still fighting a headache for the last 2 days. So I think I'm doing surprisingly well, considering.
I got up at 9:30. I slept in.
Oh, must be nice. I was working at that time. By the way, I like your letter opener.
Yes, it's my stabby stick thing.
But I'm going to call it. Thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate it. Love you, Mandy. Thank you for coming up with me. And
you're welcome.
Keep me informed on how your situation is going.
Yeah, we'll do.
We got to plan a welcome home party for you when you get here.
I'm starting to throw out the idea of not telling people that I'm coming. It's just, it ain't going to happen, okay? It's just not going to happen.
You, me, and Jenny in a house with coffee. We want to know we have it stocked up on coffee. We want to make sure we have supplies.
If people, JV, if people can, sorry, he's messaging me. People can respect the fact that to give us space and not bombard us.
Oh no, with
101 messages or when are you going to come and visit? Then
no,
if people can respect,
that's it.
If people can respect that, and I know some won't, and I know some will, then I'm not going to have an issue. I will openly.
Okay.
I'll openly tell people, when I'm coming. But my main worry is.
No, I'm not actually asking for that. I just want to, if you're on your way, literally to my house before you get here, don't show up out of the blue. Make sure we have enough time to go get you some supplies because we'll go through so much coffee if we're not paying attention. And I don't want to run out.
Well, that's fair enough.
I want to try that Bosnian coffee. I haven't tried that yet.
No, I think I'm just going to tell people yes.
I'll give you my phone number. You just text me and say, I'm here. You're where?
because I'll just put it on Facebook. It's I'll hold the tickets up and go, I've got the tickets. I'm leaving Australia on this day. And then we'll find out who's going to respect, like, giving us some privacy once I'm there.
Oh,
you know,
I don't expect to hear from you for about a month or so after you show up. I want to know
I
that
don't
you
think
got
that
here
long.
safely. And then when I know
Yeah.
you're with JV, then that's good enough for me. Then if you're on the way over here to see me and Jenny, then we would like just a heads up. That's all.
I'll give you a week's notice. We'll plan it out with you.
Well, you don't need that much, but okay. That's good. As long as you don't do it right outside the door.
To, you know, get things sorted, make sure you've got coffee and make, plan of attacks and stuff like that. You know, it gives you time to prepare for us to come over. That's the way I see it.
Well, I have to make sure I have plenty of instant because you like instant, but we also have real coffee too. So lots of real coffee.
Yes, I love instant, but it's only because I can't afford real coffee. It's the only reason I drink instant.
When you're here, you will drink real coffee.
Mm.
And I found out I could pick up about a pound bag of Kona coffee from Amazon for about $25, which is not a bad price.
25?
Yeah. But Mandy, I really got to go. My eyes are burning.
All
like, really. I love you all. Thank you for coming.
Bye, everyone. Bye, Colin.
Bye. Bye, Grace. Bye, South. Bye, Brian. Bye, Ben. Bye, Brecken. Bye. Give me a second. Blake. And bye, Mandy. Love you, each and every one of you. Talk to you soon. Bye.